I caught up with a mother and daughter who narrowly escaped gunfire at the Ukrainian border and are trying to make it to Northern California to start a new life. They say a guardian angel was sent to rescue them, a member of their own family here in Northern California. As missiles continue to destroy cities and lives in Ukraine, millions of refugees are fleeing the country. But not everyone is running away from this part of the world.
Heading to Romania to help out a family member.
Ukrainian-American Anastasia Mainich dropped everything, including her job with the California Army National Guard's 49th Police Brigade in Fairfield, to fly to Eastern Europe to help her relatives escape the war in Ukraine.
All right, guys, I made it.
This moment at the airport in Bucharest, Romania, made it all worth it. Tears of joy and utter relief as Anastasia had made it to her cousin Tatiana and her daughter Sofia.
When I finally saw them, I just wanted to drop every single bag and just run to them, and we just like hugged and hugged and hugged, and then like we were just crying there.
Tatiana was forced to leave her home and parents behind in Odessa, Ukraine, not long after Russian forces invaded on February 24th.
Sorry.
With Anastasia as her translator and fighting back tears, Tatiana tells a terrifying story of barely getting past the Ukrainian border with bullets hitting cars right behind them and in front of them.
But their car was just, by miracle, it was like not even hit at all. And they were just like pushing it through.
As an airport police officer in Ukraine, Tatiana and her daughter were in danger of retaliation from Russian forces.
She probably will be either taken into custody or even worse. So she really just made that decision to be with her daughter and to save her daughter.
From Romania, the three still had a long journey ahead, traveling through numerous countries, stopping at refugee camps and finding many good Samaritans and fellow refugees along the way.
There are so many families that are trying to bring the families to America.
Но нам почему-то повезло больше. У нас появился ангел.
But she said that, but they got extremely lucky because they got an angel on their side.
Наша сестра.
their cousin.
Their guardian angel guiding them all the way to their final stop in Europe.
Sophie, say hi. Hello.
Stuttgart, Germany, to stay with one of Anastasia's friends while they await for a chance to one day start a new life in California.
Ukrainian people are very strong. We're very powerful. And we're not gonna lose what's in here. We're never gonna lose what's inside of us. So keep that inside and keep fighting for us. So they're in Germany. Tatiana and Sofia have applied for what's called humanitarian parole. That's a travel visa that allows people to come to the U.S. for a temporary time due to urgent humanitarian reasons. And when they come to the U.S., they do plan to live with their cousin, Anastasia. But of course, this process can take up to years. If you'd like to help support Tatiana and Sofia as they wait in Europe to try and get to the U.S., go to their GoFundMe page by searching for Sofia's Future. We'll make sure to have that on our website as well.